top, then I'ma say it again. Take this poem, if I never and I put that on my soul. On my scrolls and the eyes closed. And that's on my soul. On my scrolls and the eyes closed. Listen, power talk, I'ma say it again. Losing in the option, so I gotta win again. Get your out of on top, then I'ma say it again. I take this poem, if I never soul up in the wind. And I put that on my soul. On my scrolls and the eyes closed. And that's on my soul. When it's time to ride, it's getting down, I'm just swerving out. I'm swerving out, and I'm worried now. I'm worried now, them killers gon' get burnt. That on my soul, bitch, I'ma watch up in they blood. You don't fuck the whole stick, now they can't get they mud. Let the city know, bitch, I'ma start doing up. My killers walking those bitch, in the beat, they throwing up. I shot my first with weapons, and these was throwing up. Back to show me speaking purple papers, I'm showing up. I'm out the throwing up. I want to retarded for them sleep. Got a heat, see, can be a talker. Listen, Papa, I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Catch an opportunity on top, then I'ma say it again. I take this poem, if another, so I can't win. And put it on my soul. On my scrolls and the eyes closed. And that's on my soul.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Resistance back at you with another live broadcast on that ass. Because the way I see it, if I don't keep showing it to y'all, we're going to continue doing bad. How y'all doing out there tonight, man? Nice weather out here in Boston, Massachusetts. 45 degrees. What the weather like in y'all area? Nice weather. Got a premiere coming out. I mentioned the weather because when the weather started getting good, the caps start acting up. So, got a nice little premiere for y'all. If y'all want to check it out, that's at 9 o'clock tonight. And I'll be in there with y'all if y'all want to check it out. What's going on? A nice lineup for y'all too as well. So, I decided to go on a little earlier for everybody. Shout out to Just My 2.0. What's going on? Motor City Free Press. I know who you are, bro. What's going on? Yeah. Phil Schmidt. Shout out Phil Schmidt. Cindy, Ohio. What's going on? Thanks for joining in from Facebook. I appreciate you, my man. Yeah, we got people joining in from Facebook. We got YouTube going on. We got a dual live stream. But, yeah, y'all see the title. Chickens are coming home to roost. It's payback time, ladies and gentlemen. About time. See a little, justice going on. And it's not just being one-sided these days, A little justice. We're going to get into it, though. First of all, that's who we got going on right here. Let's get into the print real quick. Okay? And this is by KOCO News 5 out of OKC, ladies and gentlemen. OKC. Bam. Oklahoma City police officer charged with manslaughter and December shooting death of Benny Edwards. Anybody heard of this? Man, there's so much going on that you can't keep track of who's getting killed. It's crazy. Go into the print. And this is by KOCO staff, COCA. An Oklahoma City police officer has been charged with first-degree murder manslaughter in the shooting death of a homeless man during a confrontation in December 2020. The shooting took place on December 11th in the 2100 block of West Hefner Road near Hefner and Penn in Oklahoma City. Benny Edwards, 60, and he was a black man, was shot and killed during a confrontation with officers. According to court documents filed Thursday, officers responded to a report of a disturbance regarding a man who was reportedly bothering customers. Sergeant Keith DeRoy arrived on the scene first and spoke with Edwards. Authorities said Edwards opened up a folding-style knife he had in his right hand and began to tell DeRoy to leave. You hear this shit? DeRoy then requested additional units, including a unit with a taser. Court documents stated Sergeant Clifford Holman, he's the dickhead of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Sergeant Clifford Holman is a certified taser operator and responded to the fucking scene. Authorities said Edwards continued to tell officers to leave, keeping the knife in his right hand and pointing it at officers as they were giving him commands to drop it. Now, I'm going to let y'all know. I seen the video. I usually watch the video with y'all. I usually don't watch the video, but I seen the video, and the shit is fucked up. What they say does relate to the story. It does go along with the story, but you guys got to see it for yourselves. And I'm going to pull the man up. He was 60 years old, may I remind you. Okay? And he was a black man. So in your far right-hand corner, this is a man who was killed. And yes, he did have a knife in his hand. That's him right there. Okay? He was murdered. All right? I'm going to just give y'all a heads up. When I seen the video, it wasn't a situation at the police. Well, he did have a knife in his hand. So there were police around, but it's just one of those situations where you can see it was more on the mental health side of things than the violent side of things, him having intention to hurt somebody. Like, this man could have been saved. Okay? So that's basically what I'm saying. I don't think that he should have been killed. All right. I seen the video. I'm going to show y'all the video very soon. So DeRoy then requested additional units, including a unit with a taser. Okay, I read that. Holman deployed his taser to Edwards on 2 separate occasions with no effect. So now they deployed the tasers on the man. According to court documents, Edwards was also sprayed with OC gas with little to no effect. Okay? That's what that says. I'm going to show you the dickhead of the day. And to your far right corner, this is Holman, Officer Holman, who killed that 60-year-old man. Right here. That's him right there. As you can see, he got some military shit on, so he has history of being in the service. He served for the country. Okay? So back to the story. So he deployed his tasers on him at 2 different times. After the second taser deployment, authorities said Edwards turned toward DeRoy, charging directly at him with the knife still in his hand before turning east, running away from officers, court documents stated. Sergeant Clifford Holman dropped his taser unit, drew a service weapon, and fired 3 shots unnecessarily at Mr. Edwards as he was running away, striking him in his upper middle back, causing his death, the court documents stated. The officer involved in the incident was placed on paid administrative leave pending the outcome of the investigation, police officials said. All right, so there you go. We got the cream of the crop of this story going on. I got pretty much the meat and potatoes of that shit. So how about, fuck it. How about we go into the video? Y'all tell me what y'all think. It's the resistance, man. Y'all check out that banner, man. It's memberships going on there.
Hey, don't come near me. Three. You're getting tased.
It's the resistance, man. It's breaking body cam footage.
Not good. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Hey, don't come near me. Three. You're getting tased. Not good. Not good. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop that knife. Hey, don't come near me. Three. You're getting tased. Not good. Not good. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Hey, shoot.
Do you see what I see? That was crazy. I clearly see the man running away. And when you're running away and your back is facing the police officer, you clearly are incapable of delivering any danger. You clearly are capable of not delivering any danger if your back is towards the police officer. You seen it. He kept firing.
You're getting tased. Not good. Not good. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Hey, shoot. 124 Hector start. It's shots fired. Subject down. You all right? You hit? Are you hit? No, you stay right there.
Warning, this is very disturbing and graphic.
124 Hector start. It's shots fired. Subject down. You all right? You hit? Are you hit? No, you stay right there. Do you have the knife on him? Are you hit? Someone check you, Roy.
So they shot him several times, and now two officers assist him with cuffing him.
124 Hefner, Union 1064. He's in cuffs. I need him to respond code. Man, all right, do me a favor. I would like all witnesses right over here. Come over here and sit down, please. Right now.
All right, we got Jason Demio in the chat, and he feels a little adverse to the situation. I already shared my opinions on it in the beginning and said that I didn't feel as though they should have killed the man. It was clear that he had some mental problems going on. You know, there's such thing as shooting a person in the leg, okay? There's such thing as disabling somebody without killing them. So shout outs to Jason Demio in the chat. I see, you got tough skin. Most of the people that do join the Resistance channel has tough skin. So come on up, hit the link, and let's talk about it, bro. Shout out to Jason Demio for speaking this piece. I'm going to drop that joint for you in about 3, 2, 1. It should be up there in a minute.
something, come over here, please. If you saw something, come over here, please. We need witnesses. Then do me a favor. I want you to sit right here.
So I'm gonna pause this real quick. He's talking about he need witnesses and everything. Body cam showed to me that you didn't have to kill him. Well, let me jump over to the chat real quick. I want to send some shout outs to everybody that's here. OG Perfect Sense. Bernard, what up, bro? Bo G, what's going on? Just My 2.0, Motor City, Free Press. What's going on? I see y'all up in here. Phil Schmidt, I appreciate y'all. Had to knock somebody out. Then Corey still back up, was doing a little spamming. So, you know, anytime I see that, that means there's disruption. So I got to get it out the situation. Don't know what his situation was, but he had to get about this situation. But let's get back to the vid.
My supervisor's on the way. They don't go anywhere. No, it was too heavy a clothing. Yeah, I've been hit several times. Hey, you all right, buddy? Hey.
He done shot him too short to shit. And he's asking him, is he all right?
He's not got a pulse. Hey, bring it up the perimeter. All right, I want you to start getting witness information.
Out on the streets, they call it murder.
Work, that's a good thing for you to do. Search for any other weapons. Take these off so you don't start CPR. Hey, I need a pocket mask or a barrier. Someone give me a pocket mask or a barrier.
Shout out to John Lutzenheiser, Brian Diaz, Dylan Shea. What's going on? LG, I appreciate y'all. Welcome to the stream.
Get me a pocket mask. Some kind of barrier.
Jason Demio, police don't care about life restoration. They don't care about bringing a life back after they deploy their weapons. They don't feel as though that's part of their job. Shout outs to DD Lump. What's going on?
He's not got a pulse. Hey, bring it up the perimeter. All right, I want you to start getting witness information. Work, that's a good thing for you to do.
And it already killed the man, so I guess there's no problem violating his Fourth Amendment right.
Rolling this way. I'll trade off with you. All right. Someone report. It's hit. 16 several places. I'll trade off with you.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Cold-blooded motherfucking murder. That's how they get down. Shout outs to Teddy G. What's up, bro? This is how they get down, TG. This is what they do, man. This is an OKC. Oklahoma City. It's all about the going for the kill. This is what these police officers are trained to do, to go for the kill, okay? Yeah, the man had a knife in his hand when he was 60 years old. He was black, and he had a mental problem going on. It was clear. Don't no normal person hang out in front of the beer store waving a knife and threatening people. This man could have been helped and treated. Nah, it's exterminate. This is part of the police state. This is what they do. They motherfucking exterminate, and they don't give a fuck about you.
All right. Someone report. 16 several places. No, we don't need to switch. I just need to gain access so that we can. Is he off, Jackson?
So, if y'all don't know, this fuck bad cop, this piece of shit, he's brought up on charges. Okay? This motherfucker right here, Officer Holman, right here, right there, right-hand corner. This piece of shit is brought up in charges, but people don't think that he was wrong. I mean, we had a couple people in the chat say, well, I had one person. We had Jason Demia. Felt as though he should have got fucked up like he did. But he's brought up in charge. That's why I invited Mr. Demio to come on up and talk about it. This is an open panel, open discussion. Let's talk about it. We can air it out and we can leave it where it's at. You know? This channel is all about airing it out, growing, and, you know, broadcasting the bullshit that goes down in America. Shout outs to any fan. What's going on? Shout outs to anything. But this is the motherfucker right here who did that to that black man. His name is Eddie. I'll get back to his name in a second. Get to his name in 1 second. Here goes the print again. I'm going to go pull up the print. So, KOC 05 learned Thursday that Holman, who has been working for the department for 7 years, that's the officer who killed him, is charged with 1 count of first-degree manslaughter in Edward's death. Because what happened is Edward's back was towards Holman. That's all Holman seen. And he deployed this weapon as Eddie was running and had his back towards, as Edwards was running and had his back towards Holman. So that's where Holman's fucked up at, okay? That's why I titled this live stream, The Chickens Are Coming the Fuck Home to Roost, okay? Might not be the way we want it, but guess what? They coming home to roost. They coming home to roost. Check this out. These motherfuckers right here. You see these motherfuckers? These are all the motherfuckers in the Capitol building that act like wild motherfucking monkeys. Shout outs to Peanut 411. Shout outs to No Name. All these monkey acting motherfuckers that ran up in the Capitol building, swinging from chandeliers, sliding down banisters, okay, eating fucking bananas. Oh, they remember this motherfucker right here? Remember this motherfucker? Dances with Wolves? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who else? Is this the motherfucker that I don't know which one. I thought this was the one that sat behind Nancy Pelosi's desk. That's not him now. I don't know where he at. But they're getting these motherfuckers. Okay? This is shout outs to Vengeance. Vengeance in the house. Shout outs to Fort Worth, Texas, bro. I hope you recovered, man. I've been sending shout outs out there to y'all, man. I know y'all been going through it. Shout outs to Vengeance. Vengeance is in the house, man. But like I was saying, these motherfuckers right here, the chickens is coming home to fuck Roost. This crazy motherfucker. Oh, he swore he was doing it. He was doing the damn thing. It was like the Revolutionary fucking War to him. Okay? It was like the Revolutionary fucking War to him. So that's why I titled this live stream, Motherfucking Chickens is Coming Home to Roost, because it's happening. It's not happening the way we want it, because you know why it's not going to happen the way we want it? Because it happens so fucking much. It happens so much. So we can't keep up with the speed on this shit. They killing motherfuckers like roaches. Okay? On December 11, 2020, at 11:38 a.m., Master Sergeant Keith DeRoy and Sergeant Clifford Holman were involved in a shooting in the 2100 block of West Huffman. The shooting resulted in the death of Benny Edwards. That's the 60-year-old black man's name that Holman murdered. The incident was investigated and presented to the Oklahoma County District Attorney's Office for review. On February 24th, 2021, the department was informed that the district attorney will be filing a charge of manslaughter in the first degree of fuck bag piece of shit Sergeant Clifford Dung Holman has been with the department for 7 years and is currently on paid administrative leave. District Attorney's Office did not file charges against Master Sergeant Keith DeRoy for his involvement in the shooting. Okay, because supposedly DeRoy stopped deploying his weapon when the man was not unharmed. Okay. Edwards' family said that he was known in the community as a homeless man suffering from schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. I didn't even read this fucking article. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I just seen the motherfucking video. I didn't read it. I didn't read the article. I just seen the video. But I could tell that the man has something going on. Okay? I can tell the man has something going on. Look, man. Really? Really? What he going to do? Y'all got guns. Y'all could have shot this man in the leg 5 times, in the knee, whatever. You ain't have to go straight to the motherfucking kill. Yeah, I know leg shots can kill too, but at least you attempted to not kill this motherfucker, but to disable him. See what I'm saying? That's not in their training. Training is motherfucking headshots, vital points. They're there to fuck you up. Simple as that. They don't give a fuck. John George, president of the Oklahoma City Fraternal Order of Police, released the following statement regarding the charges filed against Holman. OKC FOP stands by Sergeant Holman, who followed his training. See, I told you, follow his training, which is to kill a motherfucker. Okay? Don't think twice about this shit. Kill the motherfucker. Who followed his training when an armed suspect charged another officer. A loss of life is always a tragedy. But officers must be able to protect one another when de-escalation tactics are ineffective. I seen the motherfucker running away. In this situation, when faced with a disturbed individual armed with a deadly weapon, our officers use multiple methods of de-escalation and less lethal options to try to avoid the use of deadly force. When those efforts were ineffective, the officers were put in peril when they were charged by the armed person. We maintain that Sergeant Holman upheld his duty and followed the law. No, motherfucker. He was still running away. The other motherfucker shot him too. But as soon as his fucking back became clear to him, he stopped deploying his weapon. Holman kept shooting, dickhead. We know these are trying times for Sergeant Holman and his family, and we're here for them. The FOP thanks every officer who puts on a badge to protect and serve despite the challenging environment. Fuck you, okay? Eat shit and die. Eat a dick sideways and fucking die, okay? Fuck them, all right? Fuck them. Fuck this dude right here, man. He ain't had to do that. And you hear him backpedaling and pussy popping in the video. Matter of fact, I got another motherfucking video to play on this dickhead from the other officer's perspective. Okay, where that shit at? These motherfuckers, man. Officer, man. Give me a second. I'm about to pull this shit up right now. This piece of shit shot the 60-year-old man and intended to kill him. Like, this is their thing. This is their thing. This is what they like to do. It's not about trying to, disable a person, put them down, taking them to medical and locking them up for what they did. No, it's all about, look, good opportunity to kill this motherfucker because he got a knife in his hand. Okay? If it was that deep, if y'all felt as though, he was running towards y'all, shoot him in the fucking leg. Man, this shit's crazy. This shit's crazy. Here we go. This is the other officer who was involved in the shooting, and he shot the man.
Knife in his hand, and he keeps coming at you with it.
But he made sure that once the man's back was facing him, he stopped shooting. Shout outs to Gianni Crow News. So the dickhead just pulled up. He right there. He pulls up. He's the last one on the scene.
Drop the knife, dude. Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
It's the resistance, man. This is breaking body cam footage, man. Y'all remember where y'all got it first.
Drop the knife, dude. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Right there. For him, 1864. That's a gold month or something.
Out on the streets, they call it murder. Listen, OKC, man. That's how they get down in OKC, man. They shoot 60-year-old black men with knives in their hand. That's not really a potential threat. It was 4 officers out there that could have handled that situation better. Yes, the man had a knife in his hand, and when he ran, he was, in my eyes, he was trying to get the fuck up out of there. Okay? And he was crazy. Nah, that could have been handled better.
I knew if all that clothes on that tape wasn't going to do it. After that first round, it was too heavy. Yeah, he took it. Hey, you all right? Buddy?
Hey, buddy, are you all right? You hear this shit? Hey, buddy, are you all right? Shout outs to Robert Dunworth.
Drop the knife, dude. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
So let's take that back and let's analyze this shit, because this is what I'm saying. The motherfucking tasers ain't throwing shit to him because he got a whole bunch of clothes on. So we see that he should have dropped the knife, but we're dealing with a mentally challenged person. We see in the report, the print that we read, that he's schizophrenic. Okay? So he gets hit by the taser. Now he panics because he said that they're putting harm on him. Okay, understandably. He got a knife in his hand. So it has to reach that point. So now he's running away. He's not running. Doesn't seem like he's running to hurt them. He's running to get the fuck out the way of the situation.
Drop the knife.
And mind you, ladies and gentlemen, Officer Holman is brought up on charges.
All right, dude. Drop the knife. 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 Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
Shouts to Liz F. Here y'all go, man. Y'all get it first on the resistance, man. And it's not like y'all can't find it, but y'all got it first here on from this channel. Okay? That's the situation in OKC. That's how they get down. How everybody doing in the chat, man? That stomach ain't turning, is it? Because I got more. I got more shit for y'all. Charles Just My 2.0, OG Perfect Sense, Jason Demio, Robert Dunworth, No Name, Teddy J. I see y'all here. Yeah, this is where it's at, man. Bernard, what up, bro? This is where it's at, right here. We're going to grow this channel, all right? This is going to be the source right here. It's the resistance, man. Let's jump into my man Ghetto Roost joint, yo. This he from out of Philly. I'm going to keep pushing this joint there in y'all eardrum. It's like the third time I played this joint. I'm going to play it again because I think it's hot and it's my man. We spent time in Greensburg together, Pennsylvania. Hey, man, he's a thorough dude. So this is On My Soul by Ghetto Roost.
And I put that on my soul, on drugs and the alcohol. And that on my soul, on drugs and the alcohol. On my soul, on drugs and the alcohol. Listen, Papa, I'm called, I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Get your alpha, be on top, then I'ma say it again. Sing this poem with another soul, I'm win. And I put that on my soul, on drugs and the alcohol. And that's on my soul, on drugs and the alcohol. Listen, Papa, I'm called, I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Get your alpha, be on top, then I'ma say it again. I think it's cool if another soul up in the wind. And I put that on my soul, on drugs and the alcohol. And that's on my soul, on drugs and the alcohol. Running up them bins inside the bins, I was serving out. When it's time to ride, it's getting down, I was smoking out. Hold them and worrying out, leave their minds worrying out. I'm going with them worrying out, the killers go get burnt. Put that on my soul, bitch, I'm always up in it blood. You ain't put the whole stick, that ain't got it ain't mine. Let the city know, bitch, I'm sorry doing up. My killers working those bitch, in the beat they throwing up. I tell my friends with presents, and these was throwing up. Right the show was sticking purple, things, I'm showing up. I'm out the throwing up, I want to be retarded for them sleep. I gotta eat, sick of being talk. Listen, Papa, talk, hold on, I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Get your alpha, be on top, then I'ma say it again. Sing this poem with another soul, I'm win. And I put that on my soul, on drugs and the alcohol. And that's on my soul. Listen, man, whatever I gotta do for y'all, man, if we're gonna marry, I give my life to y'all, man. That's on my soul, like, listen, Papa, talk y'all, I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Get your alpha, be on top, then I'ma say it again. I think it's cool if another soul up in the wind. And I put that on my soul, on drugs and the alcohol. And that's on my soul, on drugs and the alcohol. I ain't shit down lit, I'm a flow, so I'm jumping on the songs, I'm a flow, break wrong, no niggas fall when I fall, Chris Paul, wet Hennessy, on like these legs, that's all on the wall, and respect is my checks where they go, but home they was paid, but I still can't go, fuck the bitch together, I ain't shit, why you fall, sleepy as a bitch, never fall, my dad was my shooter, you were not chill, I beat him in my brother, they won't got killed, keep the most assistant, this guy real, I gotta ask him, I don't feel my pop pill. Listen, Papa, talk all, I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Get your alpha, be on top, then I'ma say it again. Take this poem with another soul, I'm win. And I put that on my soul, on drugs and the alcohol. And that's on my soul, on drugs and the alcohol. Listen, Papa, talk all, I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Get your alpha, be on top, then I'ma say it again. I think it's cool if another soul can win. And I put that on my soul, on drugs and the alcohol. And that's on my soul, on drugs and the alcohol. And I put that on my soul, on drugs and the alcohol. And that's on my soul, on drugs and the alcohol.
Yeah, y'all, that's my man Ghetto Reese from out of Philadelphia. That's on my soul. It's the Resistance back at you with another live broadcast on that ass. Because the way that I see it, ladies and gentlemen, if I don't keep showing it to y'all, what we gonna do? Because right now we going bad. Yeah, man. That was the situation down in OKC. Y'all just seen it. Y'all seen how they get down. We got some more news. We got some more news, ladies and gentlemen. And it's crazy. All around the country, it's crazy. Let me see what we got here. So we just did the situation at OKC. That situation was terrible. Now, let's look at these two motherfuckers right here. These two pieces of shits. This is these two pieces of shits, and they're correctional officers. That's a sergeant right there, and this is the correctional officer who we're focusing on. This piece of shit right here. His name is Schwartz. Okay, this motherfucker is vicious, and this is a special piece for me right here because mothers, please, keep in contact with your children that's incarcerated in prison, because there's a lot of things that's going on in prison that the outside doesn't know about. There's a way of life in prison that the guards go by, and they don't give a fuck about your children. So even if your child is a piece of shit and did some scumbag shit, at the very least, please check on them, okay? Because there's violations, constitutional violations going on every motherfucking day in these prisons across the country. All right? So this story is about a beating that happened in the prison. And you know what? How about, okay. So let's go into the print. So this is in Louisville, Kentucky. Two former Louisville correctional officers involved in the punching of a restrained detainee and cover-up of the crime have been sentenced to prison and home confinement. David M. Schwartz, 48, a former police officer with Louisville Metro Department of Corrections, has been sentenced to 2 years, while his former supervisor, Donna K. Gentry, 55, was sentenced to 8 months of home confinement. All right, we got Plant Lover in here. Plant Lover, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you not spamming. I'm going to let you know we don't allow spamming in the chat. Thank you. We consider that a disruption. Schwartz and Gentry in October pleaded guilty to violating the civil rights of a pretrial detainee, writing false reports and obstructing justice, according to a news release from the U.S. Department of Justice, Devin Edwards. A third former officer involved in the case is scheduled to be sentenced March 5th. He pleaded guilty to assaulting the detainee and failing to intervene to prevent Schwartz from assaulting him. Okay, so this is the video right here. We're going to get into that in a minute. These officers violated their oath to defend the laws of our nation, said Assistant Attorney General Eric Dreban of the Civil Rights Division. The Department of Justice will vigorously seek to uphold the constitutional rights of inmates and will hold our correctional officers accountable for their actions. According to court documents, Schwartz, while on duty as a correctional officer on April 18, 2018, punched the face of a detainee who was handcuffed behind his back while the detainee was pleading with Schwartz and posed no threat. There you go. You got this piece of shit, Schwartz. And he violated an inmate's constitutional rights. He fucked him up bad, real bad. Here you go, right here, right-hand corner. This is the guy we got right here, Terry Whitehead. Terry Whitehead. And when you see the video, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe it. It's unfucking believable. Man, let's jump into the vid.
A trust in the system shattered. He said he thought he was going to die. That is exactly what he said. Terry Whitehead's mother has only had a few days to digest new and shocking information from her attorney. The full story of what happened to her son before this. It's a story the public also didn't know until now. And I just literally said in my car and cried. I couldn't even listen to her tell me that he was dangling and he changed colors.
From that day on, I was placed under a gag order.
Lead Louisville Metro Corrections Officer Eric Delgado Rodriguez, the first one to open the door to Whitehead's cell and the first one to tell the truth about what really happened between the three officers.
Shout outs to A-Bomb.
Federal court, Donna Gentry, Devin Edwards, and David Schwartz.
Schwartz basically had his right hand on Whitehead's neck to the point where he was literally trying to park. It was to the point where it stood Whitehead up onto his sticky toes. And literally, he could not breathe.
For more than an hour, this deposition obtained.
So that's the news clip.
Rodriguez tried.
That's what they put up.
To remember everything.
Let's go into the actual footage.
Well, you know, I don't give y'all problems like that, bro. I do not give you problems like that, short, bro. I'm need to believe it. Need to believe it, bro. I'm like that, short, bro. I'm need to like that, short, bro. I'm 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 need to believe it. Whitehead, what are you doing, man? What I do? I ain't never had a problem like that. You gonna spit on us. Sergeants come around, you know how this is. Just spit it.
So they just mentioned why you gonna spit on us. Man never spit on anybody.
Just take the strings down. That's all you do. You know, I don't give y'all problems like that, bro. I do not give you problems like that, short, bro. All you had to do is take the strings down, dude. I'll take the buildings down. What you ain't doing? I swear to God, well, you know, second shift, bro. You know, I try my hard. Keep your leg down. Keep your leg down. I try my hard. You feel me? Y'all treat us right. You feel me? This ain't right there, though. My mom, you need me? This ain't. I'm straight. I don't want no better. You want me crying? Hey,
This is the resistance, man. Y'all get it first, man. This shitbag Schwartz just assaulted Terry Whitehead. That's the inmate right there, man. Y'all get it first from the resistance.
I'm like that, short, bro. I'm need to believe it. I swear to God. Whitehead, what are you doing, man? What I do? I ain't never had a problem like that. You gonna spit on us. Sergeants come around, you know how this is. Just spit it. Just take the strings down. I just need to take the That's all you do. You know, I don't give y'all problems like that, bro. I do not give you problems like that, short, bro. All you had to do was take the strings down, dude. I'll take the buildings down. What you ain't doing? I swear to God, well, you know.
Well, it said in order to not get punched in the fucking face like that, just take the strings down. So what happened is he put something up across the window of the cell door because he had to use the bathroom. So for privacy, he put something up. Everybody does that, no matter where you are. Yes, the rules in the prison is not to obstruct the view within the cell, but everybody puts something up when they're using the bathroom. It's just how it is. But because this man put it up, this is what he receives.
I swear to God, well, you know, second shift, bro. You know, I try my hard. Keep your leg down. Keep your leg down. I try my hard. Just take the strings down, dude. I'll take the buildings down. What you ain't doing? Well, you know, I don't give y'all problems like that, bro. I I did not get time. I guess so. I guess so. I did not get time. I guess so. All you had to do was take the strings down, dude. I'll take the buildings. You ain't doing it. I swear to God, well, you know, second shift, bro. You know, I try my hard. Keep your leg down. Keep your leg down. I try my hard. You feel me? Y'all treat us right. You feel me? This ain't right there, though. My mom, you need me? This ain't, bro, I'm straight. I don't want no matter. You want to eat time? Hey, leave to believe. Whitehead, what are you doing, man? What did I do? I know how to fry my head. Don't spit on us. Soldiers come around. You know how this is. Just take the strings down. I take the That's all you do. All I need, bro, you know I don't get y'all. I'm like that, bro. I do not get you time like that, short, bro. All you had to do was take the strings down, dude. I take the strings.
There y'all go, man. This is what they do on the streets, in prison. And these are the two that's arrested. This is Schwartz. This is the one who assaulted the inmate. And this is his sergeant, the one who covered it up and wrote on the paperwork that the inmate, Terry Whitehead, spit on the officers that was in that cell when he was getting assaulted. These are the lies that they make up. It's even worse in prison because they can cover the shit up even more. So shout outs to Silence of the Law and Muff Johnson. Hey, I hope he lose everything too. I hope he lose everything. Piece of shit motherfucker. Okay? This is what they do, man. This is what they do. So according to court documents, Schwartz, while on duty as a correctional officer on April 18th, 2018, punched the face of a detainee who was handcuffed behind his back while the detainee was pleading with Schwartz and posed no threat. Schwartz then wrote a false and misleading report in which he intentionally omitted that he had punched the detainee and then falsely accused the detainee of having assaulted him. Authorities say that Gentry, then a sergeant, tried to cover up the crime after she learned of the assault and of Edwards accidentally having recorded part of the assault on his own body camera. On the day of the assault, Gentry filed a false report and told Edwards to review her report and provide the same false account in his own report, changing the wording so that it would not be obvious that he had copied from her report, the DOJ said. Robert Brown, the special agent of the FBI's Louisville office, said that corrections officers have extremely difficult jobs. However, our community demands these officers conduct themselves professionally. Through the Kentucky Public Corruption Civil Rights Task Force, FBI Louisville will continue to aggressively investigate any public official that abuses those they have been sworn to protect, he said. Russell Coleman, U.S. Attorney for the Western District of Kentucky, said the officers' conduct was an aberration among our city's fine public safe professionals, but the rule of law requires everyone to be held accountable regardless of position of authority. You know? So say goodbye to these fucking fuckbags. He needs to be doing more time. Her fat ass needs to be doing more fucking time, okay? Fuck those motherfuckers. Pieces of shits. This is what we go through day in and day out. Day in and day out, this is what we go through, man. It's the resistance, man. This stream about to cut short. I'm going to bring this to y'all every day. Every day I'm going to bring it to y'all. I'm going to shove it down y'all throats, man. I'll make sure y'all subscribe to my man Ghetto Reese over there at YouTube. He got a YouTube channel, man. It's called Ghetto Reese. He got this joint called On My Soul, man. I'll make sure y'all subscribe to it.
On my soul,
Listen, Papa, talk hold on, I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Get your alpha, get on top, then I'ma stand again. I say this hope on lip another, so I'm in the win. And I put that on my soul. On cross in the eyes closed. And that's on my soul. On cross in the eyes closed. Listen, Papa, talk hold on, I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Get your alpha, get on top, then I'ma stand again. I say this hope on lip another, so I'm in the win.
Hey man, make sure y'all check out that premiere I got coming out at 10 o'clock. 1 more hour. 6 o'clock for West Coast. 7 and 8 in between. Make sure y'all check that premiere out.
And I put that on my soul. On from the eyes closed. And that's on my soul. On from the eyes closed. Running up them bills inside the bills, I was serving out. When it's time to ride, instead of that, I was swerving out. Always to me flurry now, I ain't that mind worry now. I'm going with them worry now, them killers gon' get burned. Put that on my soul.
I'm gonna see if I can pull up a little preview for y'all for that premiere. I'm premiering tonight at 9 o'clock. Y'all hold on.
Bitch, I'ma watch a bitty blood. You fuck the whole stick, that ain't got get mine. Let the city know.
Shouts to Muff Johnson. Big Will, what's up, bruh?
Back to show me speaking vocals, back to show me showing up. I'm always going up. I want to be retarded for them sneak niggas. Got a heat, see that be a talk. Listen, Papa, talk hold on, I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Get your alpha, get on top, then I'ma say it again. I say this poem with another, so I can't go in. And I put that on my soul. On thrones and the eyes closed. And that's on my soul.
Hey yo man, y'all stand by for a quick preview of the premiere. I'm premiering tonight at 9 o'clock. 6 o'clock West Coast time. 7 and 8 in between.
And that's on my soul.
Anything legal over here? Anything legal? Go about procedure over here? You alright, brother? Good, fam. You good? You keep the camera on you for your safety, alright? You good? Did you give him permission to touch your car? You gave him no permission, okay. You gave him permission to touch you? Hey, passenger, you don't have to answer no questions, bro. They violating your rights right now. Oh, he wouldn't tell you? Yo, you want to arrest him because I'm recording? That's a lawsuit, bro. Is that right? Tell him, educate him, man. Is that right? Yo, you need to stop telling him that shit, man. I'll put the complaint in myself. About procedure, man. Anything legal, go about procedure, man. You alright, brother? Good, fam. You good? You keep the camera on you for your safety, alright? You good? Did you give him permission to touch your car? You gave him no permission.
Shout out to Guy Property.
You give him permission to touch you? Hey, passenger, you don't have to answer no questions, bro. They violating your rights right now. Oh, he wouldn't tell you? Yo, you want to arrest him because I'm recording? That's a lawsuit. Anything legal over here? Anything legal? Go about procedure over here? You alright, brother? Good, fam. You good? You keep the camera on you for your safety, alright? You good? Did you give him permission to touch your car? You gave him no permission, okay. You gave him permission to touch you? Hey, passenger, you don't have to answer no questions, bro. They violating your rights, right?
All right, y'all. That's the premiere. That's a preview to the premiere that y'all can see tonight at 9 o'clock. I'm going to be in the chat with y'all. Y'all make sure y'all be there, man, so y'all don't miss this juice, man. This joint was crazy. Shout outs to Enki72. What's going on? Guys Property. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all riding with me.
And I put that on my soul. On drugs and the iPhone. And that on my soul. On drugs and the iPhone. On my soul. On drugs and the iPhone. Listen, I'm got I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Get the alpha on top, then I'ma say it again. I say this poem if another soul made the win. And I put that on my soul. I'm the eyes closed. And that's on my soul. All scrolls and the eyes closed. Listen, I was talking all I'ma say it again. Losing any option, so I gotta win again. Get your alpha on top, then I'ma say it again. I take this poem if another soul up in the wind. And I put that on my soul. All scrolls and the eyes closed. And that's on my soul. All scrolls and the eyes closed. Running up them bills inside the bills, I was serving out. When it's time to ride, get it down with the swerving out. Close them and worry now, when it's in my worry now.